Your bank already knows exactly how much you're worth, and depending on that number, you're either being quietly charged more or quietly handed perks you don't even know exist. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how banks treat you at every single level of wealth, from $0 in your account all the way to $10 million. Some of what you're about to see is going to make you angry. Stick around until the end, because the gap between the bottom and the top is bigger than you think. And there's one thing you can do today to start moving up that ladder. Let's start at the bottom. Level 1, $0 or a negative balance. If your account dips below zero, most banks charge an overdraft fee, typically around $35 per transaction. If 3 purchases go through while you're negative, that's $105 in fees, often on top of the amount you already didn't have. Banks made billions of dollars from overdraft fees in recent years. You're not a valued customer at this level. You're a revenue stream. Customer service is a phone menu. Wait times are long, and if you need a loan, you're getting rejected or offered predatory rates because you're considered high risk. Level 2, a few hundred to a few $1,000s. Here, you're what the industry quietly calls mass market. You're profitable enough for the bank to keep you, but not important enough for them to compete for you. You get a basic checking account, maybe a low-limit credit card, and a lot of automated emails trying to upsell you products you don't need. Customer service is still a call center. If you call with a real problem, you're reading from a script, being told to check the app or try again in 24 hours. At this level, banks make their money from you in small, invisible ways. Monthly maintenance fees if your balance dips too low, ATM fees if you're not near their network, and interest rates on any debt that are firmly stacked in their favor. Level 3, $10,000 to $50,000 in the bank. This is where something starts to shift. You now technically qualify for what some banks call preferred banking, slightly better interest rates on savings, fee waivers if you maintain a minimum balance, and maybe an invitation to a basic rewards credit card. But here's the catch. You have to actively ask for these things. Banks rarely offer these upgrades automatically. Most people sitting in this exact bracket are still paying avoidable fees simply because nobody told them they'd already crossed the threshold to have those fees waived. Level 4, $50,000 to $250,000. Now you're catching the attention of the bank's retention team, the department whose entire job is to make sure you don't take your money to a competitor. At this level, you'll often get a dedicated personal banker, not a private wealth manager, but a real person you can call directly instead of a general hotline. You'll get offered credit cards with actual valuable rewards, mortgage rates that are slightly more negotiable, and occasionally a phone call just to check in, something that never happened at level 1 or 2. The service isn't luxurious yet, but for the first time, the bank is treating you like someone worth keeping. Level 5, $250,000 to $1 million. This is where private banking programs typically start kicking in. You're assigned a relationship manager, someone whose entire job is managing your accounts, proactively calling you with investment opportunities, and helping you avoid fees that would apply to anyone below this bracket. Annual fees on premium accounts get waived entirely. Loan approvals move faster and at better rates because the bank now sees you as a long-term asset worth protecting, not just another account number. Level 6, $1 million to $10 million. Welcome to full private wealth management. At this level, you're not calling a phone number. You often have a direct cell phone number for your advisor. Banks build entire personalized financial strategies around your goals. Tax optimization, estate planning, access to investment opportunities that aren't available to the general public, like certain private equity deals or exclusive real estate funds. You may get invited to private events, dinners, or seminars hosted by the bank, not because they like you, but because keeping a client like you happy is extraordinarily profitable for them over decades. Level 7, $10 million plus. At this level, you're not really using a bank in the traditional sense anymore. You're likely working with a private family office or an elite wealth management division that many people don't even know exists. These teams manage everything: taxes across multiple countries, philanthropic giving strategies, multi-generational estate planning, and sometimes even personal concierge services completely unrelated to finance, like helping you buy a private jet or negotiate a business deal. The fees you pay are often a small percentage of your total assets, but the value delivered back in saved taxes alone usually outweighs it many times over. So here's the uncomfortable pattern running through all 7 levels. The less money you have, the more you're nickel and dimed. The more money you have, the more the system bends over backward to keep you happy and help you keep more of it. This isn't a conspiracy. It's simple economics. Banks profit more from wealthy clients through relationship-based revenue, so they invest resources into keeping them. Banks profit from lower balance clients through fees, so there's less incentive to treat that relationship well. But here's the part that actually matters for you watching this right now. Most of these upgrades aren't secret. Preferred banking tiers, fee waivers, and better rates are usually publicly listed on the bank's own website. Most people just never check. If you're sitting anywhere near one of these thresholds, a 5-minute phone call asking, "What tier am I in, and what do I need to reach the next one?" can eliminate fees you're currently paying without even realizing it. And zooming out even further, the real lesson isn't about chasing bank perks. It's about understanding that the financial system is built in tiers, and the way to move up isn't by earning a slightly higher salary. It's by consistently building assets, the same principle we've talked about in previous videos on saving versus investing. Every dollar you move from a stagnant checking account into a growing investment account isn't just growing for your future. It's also quietly pushing you toward being treated like an asset instead of a liability by the very institutions holding your money. So here's your action step for today. Log into your bank account, search their website for relationship banking or preferred rewards, and see exactly which tier you're in right now and what it takes to reach the next one. You might be closer to eliminating a fee or unlocking a perk than you think. If this opened your eyes to how the banking system actually works, hit like, subscribe for more videos breaking down the financial systems most people never question, and let me know in the comments. Which level are you at right now, and did anything in this video surprise you?